Welcome to the Six-Sided Ring.
You know,
Episode 10. The longest time to get to number 10.
you know what? If you were a wrestler, Patrick, you would be Ryback, and everybody would be making fun of
I'd be Bastion Booger.
Wait,
you.
no, no. Wait, have you seen the clip from the Cody Rhodes,
Exactly.
Kevin
You
Owens
would be Ryback.
podcast, where they're like, "Well, this guy overestimated his worth, and now he sucks."
It's not even that. It's the fact that they thought that they edited out the clip, but you can tell by the way that he moves his jaw that he's saying Ryback. Like we can't fucking tell.
Yeah, no, but everybody knew. He's like,
Did you
I
see
didn't see
Ryback
it coming.
respond?
"No, I."
Go
He
look
put a
at
piece.
go look at his thing on Twitter because Ryback was talking about how he had to, how he wasn't fired. He had to step away and like how his dog had like got hurt or some shit, and he chose to
No,
take
he's
care of
right.
his dog.
He's right. He
Yeah.
wasn't fired. He technically wasn't fired from
No,
WWE.
he didn't resign his contract.
But like the fact that
He
people
just
were,
overvalued himself.
no, he said that for 2 years he made his value in. He
What, the
said for
But like,
supplements?
I barely saw the dude in indie signings or indie events after he left.
No,
dude,
no, he did like Ryback TV. Then he did the supplements for a while.
dude,
I
he
think he's
makes
still
his
doing that.
dude. No, he makes his money by going live off TikTok, and battling.
And then he was in like a 5 year battle with WWE over the fact that he
Hmm.
was being shadow banned,
Yeah,
and that is in.
go follow his TikTok. This motherfucker.
Oh God, I don't. I had to
Tell us
unfollow him
he's
on
entertaining,
Twitter.
Bobby.
Huh?
He about tell us he's entertaining.
He's it's funny because people will be like, you fucking suck, and he'll be like, I block you.
Yeah, I was made
I mean,
aware and so. Oh God.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Ugh.
I don't think he does the stupid Twitter polls anymore ever since he
he
did
doesn't.
what company you want to see me back in WWE, AEW,
He
TNA,
doesn't.
retire. And
And
then like
then
unanimously retire.
Retire won like 75%.
and then he fucking said, okay, now that we got the trolls out of the way for real now, this is the real truth. And he did it again and it was worse. I'm like, dude, nobody was trolling.
Yeah,
We don't want to, nobody want to see you back.
What was the
like
one he did with Punk when Punk returned?
oh, let me find it.
He said,
Oh,
"I'll retire if Punk returns," and then he tweeted when Punk returns, like, "I meant by this date at this appearance." Da, da, da.
exactly. I'm
So
like,
I ain't
dude.
retiring.
I said, dude.
Punk was like working with a 90-year-old Karen. Yeah, yeah. So
The man.
the exact quoting on the poll was, "We have blocked all trolls and fraudulent accounts who negatively skewed the other polls. This is the final and official. Where do you want to see Ryback return? I ask you, don't vote retire as a joke. This is as legit as it gets, and I will have no choice but to respect all the results."
And then he did it again. Like, I'm
He
like, dude,
didn't
this,
respect the result.
So the results are, it's Impact 7%, WWE slash NXT 13%, AEW 14%, retire 66%. After he asked him nicely not to troll.
That motherfucker stick out like a sore thumb in AEW.
I mean, like he would be no, like Lashley.
No, it'd be like
It would be like
the
Lashley.
less talented Brian Gage.
Shut the fuck up.
So on November 24th, 2023, if CM Punk returns tomorrow, I will officially retire from pro wrestling. Also, check out my Black Friday sale, 30% off with the code yada yada. Then following, I will not be retiring. He had to return to AEW, and that did not happen. Thank you for supporting his nutrition brand.
Oh, that man is something else. I don't
One
hate him.
minute would be calling Vince McMahon's mom a fucking whore the day he died, and then the next minute just be fucking trolling people.
Yeah.
He's a fucking nut.
I don't fucking hate him. He's funny.
He's done nothing to me.
The big
No,
guy. The big guy.
feed me
I mean,
more.
let's be honest. We all cheered for that motherfucker.
I didn't
No,
cheer for
no, he was good for what he
We all wanted
was.
to feed me more. Hell, I'm pretty sure we all wanted him to beat CM Punk for the title at one point.
But that's because Vince actually ruined him.
Yeah, he
They
did
put
the too
they,
much too soon.
they did that title match way too soon.
Well, because what was that? That was the end of 2012. So
It was
who
like
else was there?
he was thrown in as the replacement to Cena because Cena fucked up his elbow the first time.
No, wasn't.
It wasn't cleared for the cell.
He was thrown in as a replacement.
No,
It
but
was-
didn't they fight right when Punk, like in the middle of Punk's reign? The one with
Yes.
Brett.
It was right before Punk hit 1 year.
Yes.
Yeah,
remember
because Cena's elbow was 2013,
Cena got hurt because Ryback had to replace him.
but Cena's elbow was 2013 when
I'm not s-
when Daniel Bryan when he cashed in on Daniel Bryan when
I'm,
And that was the second time his elbow got fucked up.
because
He fucked up his elbow during Punk's reign. He was supposed to face Punk in the cell. They had Ryback as a replacement, and they had Ryback lose off a fast count from Brad Maddox. Cena magically cleared. They do the triple threat match at Survivor Series. That's when the Shield debuts.
okay, and then the
And they got
following year
Ryback.
was when Heyman turned on Punk. Okay, they go with Ryback and then
the first time.
yeah, the first time.
Yes.
Okay, now my timelines are correct. Because I was married back then and I didn't really have time to watch wrestling.
I think that was almost
If
that was around
anybody's
almost the time period.
interested-
I almost stopped.
I didn't stop. I said, "Oh my God, who is this man?"
Well, I
Roman
only had
Reigns?
I was only able to watch the pay-per-view. Well, I wasn't even pay-per-views weren't a thing back then because I still couldn't watch them
Yeah.
because I wasn't going to pay $60 for them.
The chats on the college page said that's a fucking lie.
What's a fucking lie?
You didn't watch
That
the
you
events?
didn't watch them back in. Shut the fuck up. You're just, how you act like this man
Oh,
just
Patrick,
sat up here
Patrick, we know
and
that.
lied
Patrick,
and said
I was 16, 15 at that time, and I was finding ways not to pay for WWE pay-per-views and watch them. You sure as hell found your ways not to pay and watch them still.
Shut up. This
Before the network.
motherfucker acts like he wasn't on the fucking streams with us or that he wasn't in the chats talking with us at the pay-per-views.
Oop, Terry has arrived.
Hello, Terry. Why are you lying? Hulk Hogan.
Well,
Yeah, look, because you know he's trying to think of
You
something
look-
because he's.
I didn't watch the paper.
Shut
You look
your
like a
ass
rock-
up.
rock-
You're-
No,
you
I
Rick
did
Steiner.
not. I seriously did not watch. The only time I really watched
Get
pay-per-views
it
was
out.
back in the day when there were squiggly lines on when they were all squigglies
Bullshit.
on like back in 1998
Patrick.
before I found the Spice
telling
Channel.
me- You
Patrick.
telling me you went from 1998 to when the WWE Network started without actually buying it or watching a WWE pay-per-view
Nah, that I can
on your
believe.
TV? No,
Joe,
I'm not gonna lie.
That I can believe because I didn't either.
The only WWE
But you were in the
pay-per-view
military.
I pirated. There was two that I pirated. I pirated what was it? It was
One.
it was Elimination Chamber 2011. No, yeah. 2011 Miz and Jerry Lawler
Before
and
the,
Battleground 13, the Rhodes Brothers versus the Shield.
before the WWE Network, I would legit go over to my parents' house because my mom was the only one that had a desktop, and I would just Google. This was before shit got before shit got bad and they started outlawing everything, I would Google like a WWE pay per view stream, and it would pop up, and I would go to the website, and I would watch every
That's what
pay
I
per
do.
view. I did
That's
that.
how I watched. That's how I watched WrestleMania 28.
No, I
Yeah.
brought WrestleMania 28. I brought Wrestle because I was in the military and I was about to get out. I brought WrestleMania 28. Because I watched it a week after it because I took a break between when I was in basic training and when I was in the military,
Yeah.
and then I watched WrestleMania 28, and that's how I got back in. That's how I got back into wrestling because I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
because that was a semi good pay per view.
What, Team Johnny versus Team Teddy?
Oh, so bad.
Come on,
That
where
was
Eve Torres
so
completed
bad.
the burial of Zack Ryder.
I'm
By
gonna be
kicking
honest
him.
with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I have no shame in saying this. There was two women that I was fans of that people shit on for no reason, and that's Eve Torres and that's Candice Michelle.
No, Candice Michelle got
Look,
better towards like the middle 2000s.
When she
Candice
became
Michelle was my favorite growing up. I couldn't tell you a damn match of hers.
And
Just
then
my
she broke
favorite
her.
growing
I
up.
think when she was women's champion, didn't she break her collarbone?
she broke her collarbone, yes,
And
but
then
with
that's what killed her push.
exactly because when she won the Divas Championship, I was like, oh shit, Candice Michelle can actually wrestle.
Because who'd she beat for the title? 'Cause that was what
See,
07, so she probably beat Mickey James. Because it was basically her and Mickey James left in the division.
Becky was low key overrated.
Oh,
No,
this is a good one.
okay.
You see
Well,
this?
I was 10 years old with the Spice Channel, Terry.
You were
Eh,
with your wife when you was 10. Think about what you just
no,
said.
no,
Then that,
no, no. I was 10 years old with the Spice Channel.
but that's not what she said. Read what
But she
she
didn't know
said.
about the. No, she said. So Patrick, didn't you just say that your wife had a problem with wrestling, but not the Spice Channel? My wife did not know about the Spice Channel.
Did you pay the bills?
No, my wife did not know about the Spice Channel. There was no bills to pay with the Spice Channel.
So why
It
did you
was
have the Spice Channel?
because it was in his package. You are not slick. What are you doing?
I know.
I
You
was
should
10
pay
years
too.
old. I wasn't paying no cable bills.
Patrick, but listen to what I'm saying. Listen to me.
But you
Listen to what I'm
rejected
saying.
Remember the WWE
Hold,
Classics?
hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, Patrick. Listen to what I'm saying. She's asking you that you had a problem with wrestling, but your wife had a problem with wrestling, but not with the Spice Channel.
But my wife
You're
didn't know
saying,
about the Spice Channel.
but Patrick, you're saying that you were 10. She's saying when you were with your wife.
But there was no Spice Channel with my wife. That's what the incognito page was for on my web browser. I got really proficient in remembering to clear the history.
Oh my god.
So you had the Spice Channel.
Oh my god.
Wow.
She'd go to bed at 9 o'clock. I'd stay up till about 1. What is a guy supposed to do?
How fucking pathetic. How fucking pathetic.
I wasn't allowed to have pizza either, so what's a guy to do? I had to sneak pizza around. Leave me alone.
Man could have the Spice Channel, but he couldn't have a cheese pizza.
That is fucking wild.
I miss those days. No, but I legitimately had every WWE pay-per-view from, what was it? King of the Ring 02 through Survivor Series 14 on DVD.
Not more.
She made me get rid of them.
Ain't nobody ever made me get rid of that shit. That's a fucking lie.
Abby hasn't made me get rid of shit yet.
Oh, she will.
Oh, she will.
Patrick, not every wife's like yours.
So I legitimately Then 6 months later, she divorces me. So I really got fucked in that deal, but not by her.
Brandon's gonna be taking Christmas pictures with a damn turtleneck on. Merry Christmas from the Taylors. We're gonna get this shit. This man is gonna become.
Sweaterist.
I don't even give a fuck. This man is gonna become white.
Yep.
Going to pottery classes on Saturday.
The pottery classes and shit. Hello, friends. Hello, brothers. What the hell has happened to you?
We'll be going to wine tastings and
Oh, I
Oh,
can't.
no.
Wine tastes fucking terrible.
I can't participate this weekend,
can't.
boys. I'm going to Napa Valley.
I
Napa
have a.
Valley.
My wife is hosting a book club.
Exactly.
We're reading Great Expectations by Charles Dickens.
Look, here's the
Indubitably.
best thing I got. I at least get options.
For what?
If I want
Which
to
color
shit or
vest
not.
you wear?
Brandon doesn't even have his own manhood.
I'm a man.
In 6 months, we'll see him at Kohl's picking up clothes.
Brandon's
Man,
only
Kohl's-
job. Brandon's
Kohl's
only
closed around there.
Brandon's only job for this wedding is to fucking be at the altar on the fucking wedding day on time, and he better not embarrass her.
Oh, believe it or not, I'm actually more likely to be on time than she is.
Not unless her dad talks
She's
her out
the
of it
one
the
we're
last
all-
minute.
We're all guessing how
No.
late this wedding's gonna start because of her.
Not unless her dad talks her out of it last minute.
Would shock me.
Patrick gonna be like, I'm hungry. Hurry up.
I haven't had a drink in 12 hours.
God, you.
Where's the fucking on?
I'm almost
I'm gonna be
sober.
like, God, you're so fat. You're so fat. But damn, you're right. I'm hungry.
I'm taking up 3 seats. Give me my food. I'll be like, right back. Feed me more.
No, what?
No, that ain't no. They just want to see if you will go through it.
Wait, you guys, let me just give you some advice. Whenever any woman, yeah, shut up, Terry.
That Patrick, you ain't got no
Watch.
Terry Patrick single, by the way.
No.
He is single.
You would be the first co-host to ever go down there and see her.
Shut up. Diabolical. Despicable.
Look, all I'm saying, this man spent his birthday down in Tampa.
Who would
You-
do that?
I just came to see John Cena. Shut the fuck up, Patrick. No, you didn't.
No, but then he goes to Hogan's Beach Shop.
We talking about you.
Oh, I wouldn't go to Hogan's
You,
Beach Shop.
brother.
Are you sure? Somebody did.
I know someone did.
He can
Dude,
finally
Patrick
be out.
cried for an hour straight when the rumor came out that Hogan was on his deathbed.
My hero.
When it came crashing down and it hurt inside.
Oh my god.
That was a
I-
wild 45 minutes.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Oh,
I
thank
just
God
see
my
Pat- I
hero is
just see
hurt.
Bobby's message saying Hogan's on his deathbed. And then, like, when I got out of work so I could actually see, that's when it got debunked by TMZ.
Hogan's still alive and well, folks.
Or how does that mean? What does it mean?
I don't know,
Listen.
but I do low key feel bad for him and Bischoff because that wrestling league's shit in the bed fast.
Let me
Yeah,
tell you something.
they only sold, what, 350 tickets to a 13,000 seat arena?
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this with my whole chest. Fuck Hogan and the horse he rode in on.
He
I
doesn't know how to
respect.
ride
I
a horse.
respect what he's. I respect what he's done in the wrestling business. I respect him bringing wrestling into the mainstream. But as a person, that man is a piece of shit.
Look,
Just like
they
Bret
built,
Favre.
they got that. They started the freestyle wrestling thing. One of their stars gets arrested in a sex trafficking ring, and the other one is literally fighting for his life and needs a lung transplant. No,
They,
That shit's
that,
cursed.
that man said that man somebody in the comments said I can't. There's 380 more tickets than I thought that they were gonna sell.
Well, I almost would think that they would sell a little bit more just out of sheer curiosity,
They
depending
probably
on the price point.
they
Wait,
probably will. No, them tickets are apparently high.
well, let's go check.
Like the first show is apparently high. That's part of the reason.
It's stupid though. I don't know why
What
they
is it?
thought they could sell 13,000 for a
Well,
really, let's be a niche sport.
Probably off of name value.
They have no names.
Well, Bischoff
Hogan and Bischoff do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but in
fucking
wrestling, the two of them.
If it was professional wrestling, okay, maybe. But in an area where neither of them really have any experience in,
What's the name of the promotion? What are we at?
it's a
Real
I think it's called
American freestyle.
yeah. Look, I gave it hope, but then everything just started shitting the bed with them. I don't know. I give them no fucking chance. That shit's gonna not make it to the end of the year.
I know Terry.
It's not even gonna make it to its.
I was just joking, Terry. It'll probably make it. I don't know what it's about, but it'll probably make it.
Alright, so let's go buy tickets.
It could be like Vince McMahon's World Bodybuilding Federation and have like the bodybuilders shooting bazookas and shit.
All right. So I'm on Ticketmaster, yada yada. All right,
91,
so-
not 91 Joliet. Quarter
So-
master chemical equipment repair.
So section F4, which is on the floor, row 2, row 1 is $304 before.
Get the fuck out of
That's
here.
exactly. That's why
And
nobody bought
then
the tickets.
on the
it's too damn
floor,
high.
and then in the 200 section, $85.
Get the fuck out of here. Nope.
Get the
yeah.
fuck out of here! I just can't wait till they come to Boston because I'll go.
They won't. They won't make it long enough to come to Boston.
But why the hell are they going to Cleveland?
Midwest is a very big wrestling, collegiate wrestling like circuit.
Yeah, but
Minnesota, Wisconsin, Ohio.
Iowa, whatever.
That area is huge for
They
wrestling.
they would have went to Connecticut. That would have been more their crowd.
No. Boston is. Come on.
Boston's blue as fuck.
Yeah, but they're racist as fuck too.
So is
Speaking
Connecticut.
of-
y'all smell.
Speaking of, since this is a plethora of shit and this is just a main event hub, did you see, Brandon? Did you see that fucking what's that motherfucker that cried because that dude talked about his mom? And the dude got banned from
Cattell, I want to say it's Cattell Marte.
Yeah.
and the dude got banned from every arena in the MLB. He can never go to a game ever again in any arena ever. That is fucking wild.
I sided with the player.
I do too. That's fucking messed up. His mom died in a
I
car
also
crash.
find it even wild that that dude got banned for life, rightfully so.
But
there's two
how will
Yankee
they
fans
police it?
That literally mugged Mookie Betts at the World Series to rip the ball out of his fucking hand.
What the
Slap him
Italian
on
guy? But how do they even police that type of thing?
Because,
Picture.
dude, oh my,
are picture of the guy.
are you fucking serious?
No, but I can understand you can ban him from buying tickets, but if he gets handed a ticket, how do they know at like Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City?
Dude, they fucking can zoom in. They fucking can zoom in on anybody in that in an arena. Technology, dude.
I understand that, but who's gonna be like, that's
They
the
definitely
guy?
kicked him out of,
They
but
got
kicked him
people.
out of that game, and so they definitely got his picture.
What do you think that the detail is for? They specifically pay people just for that.
Hell, what's the Clippers arena? You can get in. Your ticket is your face.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, in the Intuit Dome, which is probably next step to getting a chip into your head, but whatever.
Dude, the intel on dude, even I know that the intel, the fucking dude, they hire like OPSEC just for fucking arena work now.
I get it. Yeah. I guess at some of these major league stadiums, like Pittsburgh, you'll be found out pretty quickly because
I
you're
mean,
one
if
of like you're
I mean,
one of 15.
I mean, think about it. I'll tie it into wrestling. They fucking found Edge in the crowd when he was 13, and he was not sitting like anywhere where you would expect him.
Yeah, but they probably got his ticket stub. They probably he probably helped them find him. It wasn't like they just randomly scoured the arena for him.
Dude, is listen, technology this day is getting too advanced.
For our own good. Speaking of technology, so WWE is going to Saudi again.
You're in it.
They're already inside. They landed safely.
Oh, thank God. CM Punk pushed the kid away, apparently. If you look at
That's
that
a Saudi
video.
spirit.
CM Punk is a hip. Let's talk about CM Punk. Let's talk about the punker.
Okay.
Yeah.
John Cena was right.
Or is John Cena a genius?
John Cena's right.
I think he's more of a genius because he's like, yeah, I'll give you your title shot, but you have to come to Saudi. You have to come to the place you hate the most.
He didn't tell him to come to AEW.
Well, true. But that's how it worked. Cena was like, yeah, I'll give you a title shot. I'm not going to give it to you tonight in Waxahachie, Texas.
I mean,
Honestly,
come to Saudi. That's where I'll
can
fight
you
you.
really- Can we really hold it against him? Because he's not the first one to go back on saying they won't go to Saudi. Cena was one of them.
he's the doctor of thugonomics.
Cena was one of them. Well, Sammy didn't
Sammy
because
didn't
of
have choice.
whatever issue was going on. And Kevin
Sammy had a
and
choice.
Owens.
If Sammy stepped foot in Saudi Arabia at that time, Sammy would have been killed.
Ooh, Abigail. Tara, I'm about to answer your question. Ooh, Abigail. Ooh, Abby. Oh, I had a dream. Oh, I was telling Brandon about my dream before we went live.
My third favorite dinosaur. I'm
Oh,
gonna
I gotta
say
tell you about my dream.
Triceratops.
Hold on, you're not gonna ruin this for me. But hold on a minute, Terry. We go live. We're in a sports group also. It's called University of Sports Debate. This page is for when we go live in the sports group also. So it all encompasses not just wrestling, but the sports group as well. But Abby, oh my gosh, let me tell you something, okay? I had to distract a velociraptor in my dream with a chicken to freaking escape it, okay? Because I was being chased by like 5 or 6 of them motherfuckers. And I was running for my life and I was really scared. And I was nervous, okay? And then like 10 of us, like I kicked like 3 people out of the Jurassic Park bus. And while we were running off, the velociraptors killed them. But I somehow escaped. But like my dream was like I was being chased by the velociraptors from the first Jurassic Park. I was in the cafeteria and everything, hitting the spoon on the floor, trying to distract the velociraptor.
Like little Timmy?
Like little Timmy, yes. And then it was so weird. And then like immediately, like I hear the boom, 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 and then I look out the window and there's like 5 or 6 Tyrannosaurus Rex coming, and you can see them coming, and I fucking ran. I ran as hard as I could with my legs. I ran till I couldn't anymore. Okay, I saw them. Okay, them T-Rexes. Oh my god, I almost got killed, but I held on. And my friend was like, "Don't you give up, fat ass. Don't you give up, fat ass." And I was like, "I'm tired. I'm tired. Go on without me." But they came back and picked me up, and we got to the car and ran off.
Oh, that's great.
But no, that really was my dream. That really was. There was like 5 or 6 T-Rexes that was chasing me. I was like, "What the hell is this?" Your
Oh,
Abby's probably like, I just asked what your third favorite dinosaur was. What the fuck was that?
Triceratops.
Because Abby's like, your Thursdays just got busy now.
But how come CM Punk is not a hypocrite?
Oh no, he's a hypocrite.
He's
But
just not
I
the
also
first.
don't. But I also don't hold it against him like other people are with this, because he's not the first one to go back on his word of not going to Saudi.
But
Yeah.
The only people that the only person that legitimately gets a pass is Kevin Owens, because Kevin Owens didn't go because of Sammy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this. Cena low key made me turn against CM Punk just like that.
What? Because he copied the pipe bomb?
I thought the promos. I think the promos getting a little too much praise. It was a good promo, but people calling it Cena's best promo is no.
No, as a heel.
That was not
Yes.
Cena's as a heel. Yeah, well, I mean, his best promo this run is not the best promo of his career.
I did, Terry. Yes, I did. It's not. I still think his
Who keeps
best
typing-
pro. Oh, go ahead.
Who keeps typing K in the chat?
I do, because for some reason I can't get the thing to scroll.
Oh.
His best promo to me. Let me tell you something, okay? I love T-Rexes. Okay. Ever since he ate that fat ass, what was that? What's the fat dude's name? Oh
Patrick.
no, not you. The dude that played on Space Jam, the fat dude. The one
Oh,
that
Wayne Knight. Wayne Knight.
what's the creature called? I'll tell you my third favorite. My first favorite is Tyrannosaurus. My second one is Velociraptor. My third one is the Spit Raptor.
The
thing that-
Dilophosaurus.
the Dilophosaurus that spits the
Yeah, the one that killed Wayne Knight. Yeah.
yeah, the one that spits the acid in your eye.
No, no, no. You didn't say it in the magic word.
Yeah, that
Please.
boy. But what was
See,
we talking?
nobody cares.
Exactly. We was talking about CM Punk, right?
Yeah.
John Cena's best promo was
Yeah.
the one that he when he went up against Roman the first time, where
What
he
the-
said where he told him that he was a part timer, and he said that fine, I'm still here because you can't do your job.
It's a promo, kid. You got if you
Yeah,
want to be the
exactly.
big dog.
He killed Roman that promo.
That man, or that one where he shit on The Rock, where he said, and I also don't write my promos on my arm. Now, I'm a huge ass Rock fan, and I'm like, oh my God, he has The Rock rattled. That just doesn't happen.
That shit pissed The Rock off.
That shit.
I,
When
I
that
would
man,
have. I wouldn't have been shocked if The Rock backed out of the match.
no,
The way that The Rock.
when that man started talking, it was like The Rock is 6'3" of man that will rip your fucking throat out. I'm like, oh, he's going. Oh, yeah, it's got personal. You got that man. You got that man's feelings.
Yeah.
But John Cena, I would never want to face that man in a promo battle.
No, when he's cooking. No.
I also got an
Like when he cooked Austin Theory.
I also got
So-
an unpopular opinion.
What?
CM Punk has been living off of his pipe bomb promo 10 years ago because he's not
It's almost 15 years ago now.
almost 15 years ago because he
Mhm.
does not. He doesn't cook people on the mic.
He did the maybe boxing with God with The Rock.
Yeah, he cooked The Rock.
But that was around the same time that he cut the fucking promo.
I think
It's
it was
about 2 years later, but
later.
It doesn't matter. It's
Yeah, but
around the
since
same
that-
time.
So I don't think Punk has cooked anyone, but I think you can directly look at it that everyone that Punk has feuded with he is elevated. This is going back to AEW too.
Yeah, no, like the one with the like he's a great promo when he's bantering
When
with
he's-
someone. When he's bantering with someone as opposed to just talking. Like when he went back and forth with MJF. That was good.
He saved MJF.
He did. I like how I like
Jericho almost killed him.
I like how John Cena said, "You're Mr. TKO," and then the next day at fucking Fanatics Fest, John Cena is in a fucking jorts and a fucking t-shirt, and CM Punk is wearing a fucking suit at New York's Fanatics Fest. I was like, "Go, you're Mr. TKO now. you're a capitalist." He's right. He is a capitalist. He's a millionaire.
Yeah. He's a millionaire despite himself.
He's a fucking millionaire.
Who should be a billionaire.
Speaking of the one thing that was a lot of people talk about involving the pipe bomb and everything. Cena's opponent that night of the pipe bomb was R-Truth. Cena's opponent last Friday was R-Truth.
No, a lot of people called that out. That it was the same.
I also don't know what you do with Ron Killings. No.
You don't do anything. You probably wait him out through Mania, put him in the Hall of Fame next year, and then let him just.
I have a crazy opinion, and I'm gonna catch flack for this. I think you give him a WWE championship.
The world title or the WWE title?
Probably the world title.
I think both world title scenes are in need for a major change by SummerSlam.
But it's gonna be Rollins at something. Like
honestly,
I would low key give R-Truth the world title, and then have Rollins just cash it right in on him.
Rollins is going to cash in on John Cena. Mark my words.
There you go.
No. A heel Cody is gonna beat John Cena.
I don't think they do.
Cody Rhodes is gonna turn heel, beat John Cena for the title in his final match.
Cody is not gonna beat John Cena.
Yes, he is.
Cody's not getting the title back until WrestleMania.
If Cody doesn't win at SummerSlam, because we'll pretty much assume he's going to win King of the Ring. He doesn't win at SummerSlam. He's not Cena's last opponent, and he's not going to be the one taking the title off him.
Exactly.
So if that's the case, who?
And
I think they're going back to Ron Killings.
Unless you had Rollins take cash in on him, and then that turns Cena face.
SummerSlam, Rollins is cashing in. I just don't know who. Yeah,
Goldberg.
It's John Cena. I'm telling you, it's
Goldberg's losing. Goldberg's losing that match.
Dude, get the fuck out of here. Goldberg's gonna get put to sleep, bro. This man is going to get choked. Here's the thing.
Although, if Goldberg does win, there's their out of revamping that world title scene. There you go, heading to SummerSlam. You got a world championship tournament.
They are not gonna let Goldberg beat Gunther.
They let Goldberg beat what? Bray Wyatt or the Fiend?
Yeah, but that was Vince.
That was Vince.
Vince never liked Bray Wyatt for some reason.
Well, because Bray Wyatt's vastly overrated. But that's.
Let me put it like this: if a title changes hand at Saturday Night Main Event, I'm just gonna say thank God.
Fucking wild.
I will say thank God, because that means that he did something fucking different, and it's not just a house show.
Well, they need to do that with Saturday Night's Main Event, but
the Saturday's gonna be wild. So, yes. I mean, yeah, they have All in the afternoon. NXT's useless. There's no point in even fucking watching it.
No, All In's what? All In's on Saturday, or is it?
All In's gonna be on Saturday.
Did they switch that, or is that always the plan?
It was originally going to be at night, and then they switched it to the afternoon because the WWE at that time was rumored to do Saturday Night Main Event. They didn't want to go head to head with that, so they said, "I fuck it, you can have Saturday night. We'll just do Saturday afternoon." And then they announced NXT Great American Bash, which that card just just reading the spoilers for NXT next week.
Oh, they already
I
taped it.
I could give two fucks about the NXT World Title match.
What is it? Obafemi versus the LFG guy.
Nope.
Okay, good. I haven't watched NXT in a couple weeks, so.
Nope. I don't like that NXT card's fucking useless to me.
Well, especially because probably both women's titles are not going to be defended because they're going to be on the next night.
North American one might because Triple H is allergic to any pay-per-view card more than 5 or 6 matches.
Because what's Evolution going to be for both?
Well, right now the only match announced is JC Jane versus Jordan Grace.
Oh, that'll put butts in seats.
And it's literally gonna be
Because the Liv Morgan of it all, the fact that she won't be around.
I know what they're gonna do. I know what they're gonna do with Jade Cargill, and I don't fucking like it.
They're gonna have her win Queen of the Ring.
They're gonna have her win Queen of the Ring. She's going to beat Tiffany, and then Naomi's gonna cash in, just like that.
I hope Naomi isn't the one that loses.
No, Naomi's gonna win. There's not now. Naomi's. God damn it! You got me calling her Naomi. Gosh
Naomi.
damn it,
Because
Naomi.
Because Naomi's probably at the tail end of the run. Because
No, she ain't. What are you
no,
talking-
it's because she has spoken openly recently about wanting to get pregnant, and she's in her late 30s, so she has to piss or get off that pot.
You know what? I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna clip that and put that on Twitter so that they can burn you for that.
No, but it's a legitimate.
Biological clock 2.0.
No,
Exactly.
it's a. She has spoken about it, so
Mhm.
Big Jim has to do something at some point.
Oh wow.
You are sexist.
No, but at some point Naomi's gotta. If she wants to do it, she's how old is she?
Why are you looking up her age? Wow.
That's terrible.
You know who needs
Yeah,
to
she'll
do?
be 30.
You know who needs
She'll
to
be
do
30.
something?
She'll be 38 in November. So.
You know who needs to do something, Brandon?
Who?
Bailey. Because let me ask you something. How the fuck does Becky have more charisma than Bailey and fucking Lyra combined? That is fucking wild.
Well, that's not really wild because Lyra has
Feels
negative
like-
charisma.
It feels like the Bailey is literally just getting thrown on Evolution. Not that she's a priority for Evolution, which is
There-
wild.
It's literally going to be Becky versus Bailey versus Lyra at Evolution.
It's beginning to feel like Bailey's just ratting her time out.
She is.
She might be. I really don't know what you really.
Because
I still think that she probably resigns.
Because how long did Mercedes sign with AEW?
Probably 3 years.
So
She either 3 or 5 years.
yeah, so if it's 5 years, Bailey signs with AEW for 3 years next year because I think she's out of her contract like next June or something like that. And then they do 3 years together.
If I was Tony Khan, I would. That's going to be interesting because Evolution is after All In, right?
No,
Yeah,
it's on its own. It's on its own day.
No, it's not.
Evolution. Yeah, it is. So that Saturday is All In, Great American Bash, Saturday Night Main Event, and then Sunday.
That's what I
is
meant.
Evolution.
Evolution is the last event.
Yeah, and it's on its own day. Nothing else is happening.
There's no matches that are rumored or just looking like could be the match that looks worthy of main event Evolution.
Let's just go one step further. There is no match that they could put together that is going to be talked about more than Tony Storm and Mercedes Monet.
Well, that was always the risk.
There's one.
What, Rhea versus?
If she was healthy, it'd be Rhea versus Bianca. But
Get the
Bianca's
fuck
hurt.
out of here.
No, that's the match people
Hold on,
would
I'll be
say
right back.
could.
That's a WrestleMania main event match.
Oh yeah, for sure. But who the hell knows?
But Bianca's hurt. So you have no
Bianca's
Bianca, you have
hurt.
no
Liv's
Liv.
hurt. The fact that totally off topic, but both Chad Gable and El Grande Americano are hurt.
Yes.
This place is
Grande
cursed.
was gonna get the push.
I that's what I thought. But no, he had to get hurt. Chad had to get hurt. It's a sad day for American Alpha or American Made, whatever the hell they want to be called.
Yeah, because they're probably gonna do Raquel and Roxanne versus the Bellas.
Yeah.
Vicky Guerrero
That-
apparently is coming back. For what? I don't know.
Probably to disown her other daughter.
There's one match.
Trish will
There-
probably be back. Oh.
Didn't Trish already come back?
Trish versus Rhea.
No.
Ugh.
You're gross.
Trish should be murdered.
Give us what we want.
Are you pulling your chicken?
Ooh.
No, what the hell? This is a back scratcher.
I thought you were.
What the hell?
You ain't never seen.
I thought you were drinking off.
You ain't never seen. It's a back scratcher.
No, actually, where the fuck is mine? I have like one of those like metal ones.
You ain't never seen. They need to put Charlotte versus Jake.
Oh yeah,
Cargill.
forgot.
I don't think we're getting that. I think we're getting Charlotte Alexa Evolution.
No, they're going to team up. I'm telling you, Alexa is rejuvenating Charlotte's career. They are using Alexa.
Honestly, they should. They should put both of them just in the tag division. Try and save that shit.
They should do what?
Just put them both in the tag division. And try saving it. Since we don't want to retire the tag belts for some reason.
They should.
Or even strip them. But
should.
which one do you want to get hurt if you put the tag titles on Alexa and Charlotte?
Charlotte.
Oh, there you go.
If we're following the curse.
Yeah, someone else will get a shoulder injury, then
You speak so negatively about women.
He hates them.
It's just
Wow.
it's alarming.
I never speak ill of anybody. I love everybody.
What the fuck you
So
don't?
you got the Bellas coming back for Evolution.
Dear
Vicky's
God,
rumored to be
why?
back for Evolution.
Why?
Money.
Trish will probably be back for Evolution.
Oh God.
Lito
yes.
probably are dicking around doing something.
Please,
don't
no.
want to see Lita ever wrestle again.
Lita can't wrestle no more. I didn't
Didn't-
realize.
She got pulled from the Becky feud
Yeah,
because she sucks so much.
Can't go.
What do you mean she got pulled from the feud?
She got pulled from the Becky feud because she just flat out couldn't fucking wrestle.
Yeah, no, she
She couldn't
I-
go anymore.
Yeah, after the tag title thing, because they were tag champs, and then Trish became tag champs with Becky, and
They
turned on
wrote
her.
Lita off as Trish attacking her, but they never did a payoff or anything, and Lita never came back at all.
and then Trish had a pretty damn good run with Becky, and then they'll probably trot out Michelle McCool.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Think about
Mickey
this.
James.
I'm gonna be honest about. I'm gonna be
Santina.
honest. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. He said he's never doing that character again, and I don't blame him.
No, I don't blame him either, but
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Think about this. Trish Stratus was the greatest at one time. Was probably considered the greatest. Was one of the best wrestlers women
Arguably
wrestlers
still
in
could be.
WWE history.
Hmm. Still could be, arguably.
But with her, but these current Trish, I don't think that Trish could. I'm never mind. I'm gonna shut up. I don't.
No, Trish, because Trish didn't need to keep up with what they are now. If she had to, she could. But in 02 to 06, she didn't need to. So because she had what? Oh, Victoria probably will come back and do something.
No, Victoria is shot.
But she'll
No.
probably do
Like,
something. Maybe not wrestle, but
No.
she's under a legend steal,
I
so
don't
she'll.
think she'll wrestle, but I wouldn't be shocked if an AJ Lee appearance is on the table for Evolution.
AJ Lee is not coming back.
No. I'm not
AJ
saying coming back and wrestling. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's a Sunday night, big wrestling weekend. Even heading into the card now, there is no hype. What's something to get to steal the headlines of that weekend?
Natalia showing up.
AJ Lee is not coming back. No matter how much you want to see her skip, Brandon.
Man,
But have you
If
seen
she
recent
skip-
pictures of her?
if she's if she
She
skips,
is
we skip.
jacked. She is yoked, as the
I
kids
don't know.
say.
I'm not saying she's not yoked, but
Probably got a Kelly and Summer Rae appearance.
dear God, is this Kelly a heel in TNA?
No, she's
She's not
never in
wrestling.
TNA. Tiffany, Taryn Terrell.
No. Kelly is a heel somewhere.
I don't think she's wrestling. I know.
Probably in the
No, she ain't
bedroom.
wrestling. She what
Probably in the bedroom with half the guys she dated.
Alicia Fox is a heel in TNA now.
Folks.
Just randomly
So,
showed up out of
hold
nowhere.
hold on a minute, Brandon. Would you date her, Patrick?
Yeah, she's my age.
So shut the fuck up.
No, but all I said was she slept around.
But would you date her?
Allegedly.
She didn't meet a cock she didn't like.
You know, Patrick, I never asked you this question.
Yes.
Sunny as she is now, would you or wouldn't you?
Well,
He's thinking.
no.
He
No.
thought about it. He
No.
thought.
What about Nicole Bass with the lights off?
Ugh. No. That's Bill's territory.
What about Midnight?
What the hell's a midnight?
The black chick that used to run with Harlem Heat from WC.
Never heard of her.
Brandon has, haven't you? Brandon knows what I'm talking about.
Never heard.
Just say yes. You won't be disappointed.
Oh, I probably will be.
I don't think AJ Lee's coming back.
The only
I'm just
time
saying- I'm just saying, I wouldn't totally rule it out just because of the pettiness of why they're doing the event that weekend.
Yeah, I could put it at a 25-75 that she doesn't show up, but
And what is Saturday?
All In,
Sar- Great
NXT,
American
and
Bash.
Saturday Night's
Saturday
main
main
event.
Why the fuck? Oh dear God! All In is going to kill Saturday night's main event.
Well, they're not together. Great
No,
American Bash
It doesn't
and
Great
matter.
American
I'm
Bash.
talking
They're gonna
about.
keep Great American Bash is
I'm talking about.
DOA.
I'm just talking about in ratings. Period. Like they're not gonna not go. I know they're not going up against each other, but All In is gonna.
no, it all depends on, quite frankly, what the weather's like on that Saturday. If it's a nice Saturday in July, ain't nobody gonna sit down at 3:00 and watch wrestling. Oh shit! I'm talking about wrestling fans. Yes, they will. They got
Yes,
nothing
the
else
fuck
to
they
do.
will.
Yeah, it's too hot for those fat
That place
asses
in
to be
Texas is
outside.
probably gonna have at least
30,000?
Damn near sold out.
What,
'Cause
30,000?
The shit jumped once Okada and Omega was announced.
Yeah, of
And
course.
it's okay.
told you.
Daniel Bryan's back on Ring of Honor, so we can all rejoice now.
I literally told y'all that it was going to sell out. Y'all didn't believe me.
Although I am scared. 'Cause
Oh, Paige. No, Paige might return.
Oh yeah,
The
Paige could be back that
Evolution.
night. But is that a big enough headliner to steal away from whatever the fuck they do it all in?
It's not necessarily.
No.
It's not about. It's about stealing the
Attention.
overall. Yeah, which Paige could, but then
I
you
think
get
Paige
if
can.
you get AJ Lee and Caitlyn, and
Look, I'm a Caitlyn fan, but Caitlyn's not taking up fucking headlines.
AEW
no
has
no 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 but you get a. They'll probably
AEW,
trot out Melina.
AEW has two things working for them right now that they can literally carry the show. It's literally going to carry the show. They have Mercedes Monet versus Tony Storm, and then
Mhm.
they have Moxley versus Hangman. Those two
But
matches, right? Think about this: on a card with those two cards,
Okada and Omega.
Okada and Omega, they're not main eventing. Also, Swerve and fucking Will Ospreay versus the Young Bucks for control of AEW, for the power of AEW.
Yeah, but that's not really a oh my god moment. That's more of a
That's
Yeah,
but
that's gonna
that
be
but
great.
people are
That's gonna be an
tired.
insane match.
People are like that match. People are gonna watch that match just to see fucking fucking Moxley lose.
yeah.
He
But the
has
thing
to
is,
lose
Moxley's
tonight.
not gonna lose.
He
It's
has
a
If
to
he
never
lose.
ending
doesn't,
title
hey,
reign.
exactly. And if he doesn't, Patrick, if he doesn't, Brandon, who are they waiting on?
It's Darby. That's
Thank
why
you.
I'm scared that
Jung,
this
no,
casino
they're waiting on
gauntlet
Jack
match that
Perry.
was announced.
You
No,
ain't
They're
no
waiting on
fucking
Jack
no. They're
Perry.
not,
What are
you're
we
not gonna.
talking
pretty
about?
much the winner of the casino gauntlet match will decide. Will pretty much tell us who's winning the main event.
All right, I think. Wait, is that on the pre-show or is that
It's on the
No,
actual show.
it's on the show.
okay?
If
Because if it was
Darby
a
comes back
pre-show and
and
that's how they.
wins,
MJF is not gonna be on the fucking pre-show.
no, I don't think MJF's even going to be in the casino battle. Casino
He
gauntlet match
isn't.
either.
No, but what are they
He
doing
is
with the
in
Hurt
it.
Business?
He literally said
Her
last night he was
business
in it.
No, he's doing a qualifying. I don't think he's going to qualify. I think they're going to get him his own separate match.
It's gonna be
Against
him. It's gonna be him versus. It's gonna be him.
Takeshita?
No, it's gonna be him
Him and
versus
Briscoe.
the Briscoe, because he has a tiny kosher pickle.
Sounds about
fucking
right.
love Mark Briscoe. Yeah, so pretty much the casino gauntlet match is going to dictate who.
Yeah,
who
because
wins
of
that main event.
because since that's on the main show, Darby coming
It's
back
like-
makes sense.
Exactly, because you're so overcome with emotion at the
Here's
fact
the
that
thing.
Darby is coming back that Patrick can't even get his words out.
Here's the thing:
Darby sucks.
if Darby was facing
I
Moxley
almost said
at all,
something.
I'd say okay, fine. Darby should win that. I don't think it's going to have the same effect in the same stage, same importance and everything. If they hold it off Moxley dropping the title for a few more months for Darby. Darby made his choice. Darby chose to go climb Mount Everest.
Darby is multi-talented. What the fuck?
This match right here should have been Moxley versus Darby. But Darby decided to go climb a mountain. Darby
So
made his choice.
So Darby
You have
works.
to make yours.
So Darby works in a company that actually encourages him to seek his interest outside of wrestling. And
Well, the
you're
first time he did
knocking
that, he
the
got-
man,
The first
For-
time he tried that, he got hit by a bus.
and you're knocking the
Yes.
man for number one. You're knocking the man
Yes.
for increasing the eyes on AEW by partaking in something.
Did he really though?
He did.
No, he dominated the headlines
No.
for what? Wasn't that the same day our Truth got
Dominate
released?
headlines.
Dude,
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was the
dude,
same.
Finished
It
I think he
literally
finished Mount
happened. What?
Everest I think he finished Mount Everest the day our Truth got fired.
So WWE really knows how to cut them. No, but
You're
so
you're
no,
just
but he didn't have. WWE was able to fire our Truth and then that stole the headlines.
Let me tell you
Nobody gave a
something.
shit about Darby.
Let me tell you something. Did you hear those fans on Wednesday
No, because I didn't watch the show.
during Hangman? Listen, those fans throughout the show were chanting, "We want Darby, we want Darby, we want Darby."
Darby's a great side piece. He should not be the
He
main
he
guy.
He's not the
Brandon
focal point. He
He's not a main
cannot.
character.
Brandon.
If you
can't
want to give
fight
Darby
it.
the title at
You're
the end of
trying
the
to-
year against someone else, fine. This is the moment to make the switch. Paige is the right choice. Paige is the guy.
Paige is the guy who's going to be there 5 years from now, hopefully in one piece. Darby will not be.
Because you know what? If you want to give Darby the title at the end of the year or even in October when they do Wrestle Dream in Seattle like they do every fucking year, fine. It just can't be against Moxley. Moxley's reign cannot continue on for a few more months.
Mm-hmm.
Because
It
you're not
can't.
gonna have the same momentum.
It's the
that you
same
do
thing
now.
with what they did with Joe Hendry. They waited. The bloom was off the rose of Joe Hendry
Oh, they waited
when they
way
finally
too
gave
long
him
to
the
give Darby
title.
the title.
They
He's
waited
still
way
winning
too
the
long
title.
to give it to him.
It's like Bailey. They're the bloom is off of Bailey.
Oh yeah, there's probably another match you're gonna add to that fucking.
The triple threat. And then they're probably gonna they probably should run back Zelina versus Chelsea for the U.S.
they're not.
title.
Julia's
Oh,
winning that
Zelina's
title.
losing.
Julia's winning that title.
Julia's
Oh,
getting
yeah.
that fucking title.
And then what's Stephanie McCurr gonna do?
That's actually a good question because she should be on that card.
Is she gonna wrestle Io for the women's world title?
No, I think they're doing Io Asuka for Evolution.
And then at that point, what do you do with Stephanie?
Probably a battle royal.
No, you're not gonna throw your new it girl in a fucking battle royal with Molly Holly.
I don't know. I just want to
Watch
see
them.
Io. I just want to see Io wrestle. I forgot how she wrestles. It's been so long.
She hasn't wrestled since what the tag
Mania?
match with Rhea
Like a week after
no,
Mania?
the tag match with Rhea. Once Rhea disappeared from the title picture, they're like, all right, we don't need to book the title anymore.
And now she's in some fucking feud with fucking.
So what's Rhea doing?
She's in a
telling.
feud with Back Lady. They're fighting.
Her-
They're fighting on Saturday. Her versus
Her and the
Mommy
Back
versus
for,
Back
the
Lady.
500th time they feuded since Raquel's return.
But this time it's different. This time it's personal.
This time there's no Liv. This time she wears a bandana.
This is so stupid.
This time there is no tomorrow until the next time they face.
Which is this coming Friday on SmackDown.
At WWE.
Yeah, Zelina's not going to Evolution as champion.
So what's Rhea doing at Evolution? Where do we land on her?
They'll probably do like some Legends match with her.
So her and
Trish's opponent.
Trish, Rhea Trish.
Why?
What do you unless you're doing Io or Rhea?
And then what do we do?
Which wouldn't fucking shock me.
So then we're doing Julia versus Raquel.
I'd say Julia.
I mean,
versus Raquel.
Zelina.
They're doing that tomorrow.
No, Julia Zelina for the women's US.
Yeah, they're doing that tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow
Oh.
afternoon.
Okay, so then what's
tomorrow.
Julia doing at? Who's Julia facing at Evolution?
I thought you were about to say who's Julia doing at Evolution.
Just bringing back the live sex celebration for no reason.
So then it's
This
Oh,
is like
Jordan?
my childhood.
I was
don't know
18.
what
I was 7. Wait, I was 17 when that happened. Jordan versus
Mom,
JC.
he got caught. Mom, get out of my room.
We gotta keep in mind this is Triple H, so it's probably only gonna be like 5 matches.
So then we have the Bellas versus Judgment Day.
Bella Tag NXT Championship.
Then we have
Stratton's match, Io's match. That's 4. IC title match is 5. Maybe they'll add one more, and that'll probably be a battle royal. So you're probably not getting a US title match.
But then, so you're gonna leave off the Stephanie Becker,
Battle royal.
and then, whereas
Quit trying
Nikki
to figure-
Bellas,
Quit trying to figure out what his move is gonna be.
Battle royal.
fuck a
Does-
battle royal.
Do you even know where that's from?
What, a battle royal?
No, I keep saying that. Nobody mentions where it's from. It's from his theme song. Trying to figure out what my move's gonna be. Never mind. Nobody's cool.
Oh, that's obvious. Well, Evolution is a mystery.
Look, you're gonna be disappointed in this Evolution card.
I'm not gonna be disappointed. Shit, I'm not
You got
expecting
no
much.
expectations.
Oh, speaking of expectations, so they set the date for that the WWE Writers Room show.
July
I'm
29th.
interested in seeing it, but I'm not at the same time.
Because they could probably give you like one or two
Like,
little headliners, but outside of that, they're gonna keep it very guarded.
I'm gonna watch it.
Well, yeah,
I get
it's
it.
like the McMahon documentary. You're not gonna learn anything new.
You're gonna watch it, but you're not gonna watch it. Watch it.
Yeah, like I'm not heavily like it's not like a okay, I need to see it the day it comes out kind of thing. Like
Well,
it
I
was with
will
the
because
Vince
I don't
doc.
want to. I don't want to hear all the dirt sheet aggregate shit.
What the fuck?
It's not a fucking dirt sheet. It's a fucking documentary. What the hell?
No, but I don't want to hear it on the social media with all
Oh,
the
now you-
aggregators.
Now you just get to see Rikishi lose his shit because they told Jay we're gonna push you to the moon just to take the title off him 60 days later.
51 days later, sir.
That's a quick trip around the moon.
Rikishi is funny.
Man's fucking hilarious. Fire
That-
everyone in the room.
Fire.
That man said, "Hire me as a writer so I could book my son." Right? Rikishi would have his son be WWE champion 365
Right,
days. a year.
he'd have
It'd be
He
him
would.
and Big Jim.
he'd be the
Having
Mercedes
everything.
Moné of WWE, just holding on to every fucking title for no reason.
That's fucking wild.
And then you take Wild of the TNA partnership, and Big Jim will be the X Division champion.
Yeah, you'll probably get TNA matches on Battleground.
Listen, they're about to reunite the Usos.
Yeah. Raw
They're
Tag
gonna-
Division needs it.
They're
Well,
gonna-
they should because
They're gonna face a New Day at SummerSlam.
That's the
Yeah.
match.
and that'll be a fucking great match. Unless the Usos lose and Rikishi freaking blows up MetLife Stadium. You relegate my boys to a tag match and they lose?
Cardi B's trying to wrestle.
Oh,
I
God.
forgot Cardi B is the host of SummerSlam this year.
It's about to get turned.
Brrr.
I'm finding the host of SummerSlam.
Who the fuck is that? Is that how black people sound, Patrick?
That's how she sounds.
Is that how black people sound? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's how Cardi B sounds, son.
Son.
Sound like he wanted to say boy.
I know, right?
Sorry,
Patrick,
sir.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
Have you ever been to like
The answer is no.
a
Whatever the question is, the answer is no.
have you ever been to a Civil War reenactment?
Yeah, like I said, the answer is no.
Have you ever
Patrick, did
seen
you
one
play
live?
the side? Did you play the South during it?
Like I said, the answer is no.
If you were to be, would you ever be in a Civil War reenactment?
Well, no. Well, it depends.
Think about it.
Well, it really depends. If I'm going to be in the North and I'm going to win, sure, why not?
Nah, Patrick be like, we're in the South.
He's gonna rewrite history.
Southern pride.
What? I'll play the role
I
of
got a
Jefferson
bone to
Davis.
pick with that. I only hear from Southern people that we win. We won. America great, but yet you fly a loser flag. They lost. What fucking pride do you have? It's not Southern pride. You lost.
Stop it. You're discussing politics.
You lost.
You're discussing politics.
Oh Lord.
It grinds my fucking gears.
Even though some of our friends are in a cult, but we won't say anything.
Rest in peace, Rick.
Yikes.
Ricky Storm, baby. That man definitely cried for an hour and a half once Shotzi got released.
No, I would have ran over. I would have run that take.
Greg said Pete. I don't know why Greg's comments aren't popping up.
What the fuck did his comment say?
Paige returns to Evolution,
Page returned.
which probably is going to happen.
Paige is not returning at Evolution
Why not?
Page,
because
Paige.
Evolution has passed you by.
Well, it is a mystery, but
that no one sees.
Tonight, in this very ring, I'm gonna talk for 30 minutes. And
there's a very good chance the first two things we're going to see on Evolution is Michael Cole introduced the show,
no, Stephanie,
and then Triple H in the middle of the ring.
Honestly, if you're doing, should Michael Cole even call it?
But who are they going to get?
If you're doing an all-woman show, shouldn't you try and get?
Well,
women
Cole did the
commentators?
first one with Renee and Beth Phoenix.
Beth Phoenix, but you don't have either of them. So shouldn't you try and?
Yeah, but
No,
who do you
maybe-
have that could carry the show?
Ronda
Because Jackie Redmond can't do it. Kathy Kelly
maybe?
can't do it.
Ronda Rousey.
I wouldn't be shocked.
You know who should Liv Morgan could have fun doing commentary. Could be
No,
good on commentary.
She doesn't have the voice.
Yeah, but who would lead the show?
Probably Medusa.
Yeah, you could do Medusa. Joe Tessitore leads the show. I don't fucking know.
But
I don't think you can have an all women's pay-per-view and just have two dudes be.
I agree with you. I agree with there should be. I wouldn't be shocked if they just back up the truck for Beth Phoenix for the night.
It could be Stephanie.
They probably don't even need to back up the truck.
It could be Stephanie.
Because
Yeah,
for whatever
probably
reason,
Stephanie.
for whatever
Stephanie's
reason,
gonna-
Beth.
Stephanie's gonna be one to open the show, Triple H style.
But I wouldn't mind if they let Joe Test do Evolution. Because they're about to change up the commentary teams anyway at the end of
I
at
think
some
they should
point in
just
August.
Do it now. Do it now. Pat's done.
Well, no, but they're gonna move Tess off of Fridays.
What's it? Oh yeah, they have.
Pat
to.
is done. That man said, "I'm on."
Yeah, no,
He's not-
no,
he's
no,
not
no,
doing
no.
it. He's
Graves and Cole work great together. There's no need to break that up.
Pat, I like Pat, but like you on the road once a week, man, and you're already tapping out.
No, but he's also doing a bunch of shit for his show. He's
But
been
he's still
going
continuing
since.
Also, wait a minute. What are you talking about? Who you talking about? Pat McAfee?
Yeah,
He kisses Aaron Rodgers' ass weekly. You got to forget.
Yeah,
Can't forget about that.
yeah. I like Pat, but like.
No, but he does his show
That's
5
it.
days a week. He travels for Raw, and then whatever other
Okay.
shows they have.
But the only thing he dropped was WWE.
Yeah, so he doesn't have to he doesn't have to do his show Monday, then hop on a plane, go wherever the fuck Raw is, then come back and do his show again.
He's
He
fucking
He does
done.
I think he's
He's-
done.
He's done.
Well, but the thing
He
is,
can't-
last
he
year,
can't-
last
he can't
year,
do the
la-
schedule.
No, last year he did the same exact thing where he took 3 weeks off.
That was during the football season, guy.
No. In the middle of the summer, he took 3 weeks off.
Yeah, but
To
he
sell an
wasn't
injury.
with the
Oh,
selling
no,
injury.
No,
He,
no, it
that
wasn't
was
the
2 years
Well,
before.
it's right
That
after
was before.
his father-in-law died, so he took 3 weeks off and then came
Yeah,
back.
that was a death.
that was a
This one,
fucking
this one,
death,
he's
guy.
taking off because he can't do the
He's
schedule
fucking.
anymore.
He literally said
Yes,
he's burned out.
yes. The guy has a right to be burnt out. He does
That's
so much.
fine,
He does a lot of shit, and
which is fine.
he's been going since fucking what, last August. So he's taken 3 weeks off from the side gig of his side gig.
He's already been
Which
out
is
3 weeks.
which is fine.
He's already
But
been out 3 weeks. What
he's
are you
done.
talking about?
But no,
There's no need.
he
If
hinted
you
that he was
want,
coming back on Monday.
I wouldn't.
Patrick, I'm gonna use an analogy for you, okay?
Oh, enlighten me.
Do you remember when Apollo Creed died and his body was convulsing on the floor? That wasn't him getting up. Okay. That man said if he dies, he dies. That is what their schedule is saying to Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee is Apollo Creed on the floor convulsing.
Yeah,
And
no,
that schedule is Ivan Drago, and he says if he dies, he
yeah,
dies.
and I'm okay if I like Cole and Graves together as a team. So them doing their thing is great. But just bring back Kevin Patrick. Let's just call it the
No,
greatest of all time.
fuck
Oh, he was
no. That man was horrible. Had no emotion.
No. So Kevin Patrick commentating wrestling versus Kevin Patrick commentating soccer were two entirely different things.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because he actually
If
likes
if
soccer.
we had the Kevin Patrick that was commentating soccer games, he would not have been shitted on.
Exactly.
It's like Joe Tess. Calling wrestling and football. He does them exactly the same. So
Pat may as well, like, he'll probably come back to finish out the stretch, but like after that, if I'm WWE, I'm done.
no, I would if I'm
Souping up this
McAfee,
commentary
he'll
group.
probably do like Saturday night's main event. He'll pop in for like the Rumble.
He'll probably go till what, SummerSlam, and then that's it.
Well, he went to
Maybe
he
he'll
went
make
to
it
the end of
Taz.
August last year, so because last year he had to go to freaking Dublin for
Yeah,
game
this
day.
should be it. This should be it for Pat.
I agree.
And then if you want him, have him do random appearances.
No, have him do Saturday night's main event.
He can't. He does College Game Day.
But he can do that. He can go do that at night.
You just
What the
fucking
fuck you-
complained about him fucking flying to wherever Raw is.
But if he does that
You want him-
once a quarter,
You want him. Okay, say he's in Ohio for College Game Day, and Saturday Night Main Event is in El Paso. You want him to fly from Indiana to Ohio to El Paso back to Indiana.
fucking Herb Street does that. He'll do game day in Eugene, Oregon, and then have fucking the Saturday night game in Tuscaloosa. He fucking does that.
That's Herb Street.
That's
And
fucking
then-
the
and then
same.
Herb Stri-
That's the same
But you
fucking
just-
sport.
No.
But you just complained about Pat McAfee having
No,
to fly to one
No.
place for Raw and then fly.
All
back
I
to
said
Indiana
was-
for his show.
All I said was McAfee he does much more than just go to fucking Raw on Monday. But it is what it is. McAfee should be done. I think that's the consensus.
I see what you're doing. Hold on, Brandon. I see what you're doing, Patrick.
Oh, what the fuck am I doing?
Here comes the racism.
Wow! Wow!
I hate it here. I want to go home.
Why did you say that? Y'all act like everything I say is about race that comes out of my mouth.
So what were you about to say then?
He's defending the reporter who defends his man. Of course he's going to defend him.
Okay.
He's defending the reporter that defends his man on a weekly basis.
Oh, fuck you. He's not my man. He's the Steelers man.
He's your man.
No.
That
I'm
man,
off Aaron Rodgers.
that man is still your man. You still feel the little butterflies when he throws a touchdown. You felt it with the Jets when he threw a touchdown. You felt them little butterflies still.
No, I felt like, holy crap, the Jets are doing something good.
Why are all your quarterbacks corrupt?
What the fuck are you doing with a back scratcher?
What? Oh hell, off of that.
My quarterbacks are now. Jordan Love's an upstanding citizen.
That motherfucker's gonna be caught up in a scandal.
Probably. But it'll come to light when he becomes a Jet in 2038. So it fulfills the prophecy of the three quarterbacks.
You know, low key, the Jets are gonna be good this year.
Justin Fields as their quarterback?
Oh, never mind. I lied.
Yeah. The Giants have a better shot at being good with Jameis Winston.
No, they need to start Jackson Dort. Or
No, Russie is starting.
dear God, why?
Because they're probably gonna try to they're gonna put Russie in to do the first 10 weeks. If things shit the bed, they'll throw Jackson Dart in.
And is gonna hit the bed.
You know, we just gonna come to work every week and we're gonna prepare, baby. Giants up, baby.
I just want Jameis Winston to start when I go to the game in
That's gonna
November.
watch. I'm already starting it. Watch Russell Wilson. Giants up, baby.
Giants country. Let's ride.
Watch, his only win's gonna be against the Cowboys.
I think I hit
Hard Knocks this year.
I think I hit
No,
I think I hit Matt with the sore spot the other day. I said, Matt, you realize that the Patriots won the championship, sucked, and then rebuilt their team before the Jets ever became good again.
Oh, they better be decent this year.
no, the Bills have the preseason Hard Knocks.
Oh, that's not
And-
interesting.
The NFC East is the in season.
Belichick's girl didn't fuck it up. We're gonna get North Carolina.
I just can't
What,
wait
Jordan?
I just
Don't
can't
hate on
wait.
Jordan.
I just can't wait for the Packers to suck and become the Bears bitch. That's gonna
Okay.
be the funniest thing.
That will
Oh my
not
God.
happen.
You're gonna lose to the Carl Anthony Towns of the NFL. Oh, oh.
That man
Man's
is gonna
man's
lose.
gonna be painting his toenails on the sideline while he's up 30 on you.
Oh my
The
god!
Packers. The Packers
Stop.
already. The Packers
Catching
already
3
lost to a
touchdowns
Caleb
today.
Bull. The
Y'all
Packers
lost to-
already lost to Caleb Williams.
Y'all lost to the Giants too.
That was 2023 Packers, not a
And
not
you
a.
lost in Brazil too.
Fuck the Brazil.
I think you're the only team to ever lose in 3 different continents.
Son of a bitch.
you
God
lost.
damn it.
You lost. You're not. Nobody fears the Packers anymore.
God damn it.
I know when Mike Vick and Colin Kaepernick can walk into Lambeau and win, you ain't scary anymore.
Yeah.
Here.
Brett Favre isn't walking through those doors.
Thank God, because he probably
And
be
neither's
showing
the random jet employee he sexted.
Jen Sturger.
That one's wild. Said in the doc, I've never met that man or talked to him, so I don't know how the hell he got me.
And no, but the shady way that it said that he
Isn't
got it.
Fucked.
You
Tell me
defend.
about Rodgers. He is
You
not
defended
Brett
him.
Favre level fucked.
Patrick defended him.
I had never defended Brett Favre and what he did.
Oh yes, you are. You're a Green Bay Packers fan through and through, but you defend him.
I have never
Packers
defended
fans-
Brett Favre
Packer
the
fans
man.
forgive Roger, not Rogers, Favre yet.
The Packers, yeah.
Yeah, see,
No, when they inducted him. Fuck
Patrick,
you, but God damn it.
Patrick, welcome him back into the family.
When Brett Favre got inducted to the Packers Hall of Fame, he sold at Lambeau Field.
He
Did
sold
you have
something
butterflies?
No,
He
I
sold,
never.
He sold something, all right. He sold
Wait.
the state of Missouri.
Don't you remember Patrick saying that he wish he could have went to that game
What game?
when he was inducted?
Well, the game that the Packers retired his number was Thanksgiving night against the Bears in 2015.
I wonder when they're gonna retire Brandon Boswick's number.
Hopefully, when he's dead.
It's okay. Next year you get to watch Aaron Rodgers' number retire.
No, Aaron Rodgers isn't going to Lambeau.
And they'll bring him back.
They will eventually, yeah. They have to.
It'll be next year.
And then
No.
Patrick's gonna be like, "All is well with me. He's back into the family."
Yeah, once he's finally
See?
retired as a Packer.
See, don't give a fuck about a man's what a man's crimes are, as long as he's back into the family.
As long as he's wearing the big G on his helmet.
Mm-hmm.
See, when Brett Favre stole that $13 million, Patrick went, "Is it really that bad? I mean, they got millions more."
Well, it's Mississippi. They probably got like tens more.
See.
What is the Night of Champions?
The fact that this man has snacks in his fucking room.
I'm sorry, I want a cookie. Leave me alone.
Get the fuck out of here. Adam Silver says they're using AI to look into why Achilles tears increased this season. Because fucking people were playing through fucking calf strains. That's why.
To be fair, Allen Iverson did go to Georgetown, so he probably knows a lot about it.
So Dijak and Baron Corbin are now MLW Tag Team Champions.
No.
What the hell?
It's okay. I
So
think
for the Night of Champions cards, we can do our predictions. Which reminds me, get your predictions in tomorrow by like 4. Or whenever SmackDown ends in Saudi Arabia.
remember Raw starts at 6 Eastern on next week.
Why?
Why? Because they're doing a double taping.
Because they're taping SmackDown, so they don't have to do it on the 4th.
Okay, we got, for the first time in a long time, 6 matches on this pay-per-view card. Sorry, PLE card.
Oh, thank God the Saudis deserve it. What have they ever done?
All right, first match, Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross.
Karrion Kross.
Karrion Kross. Although people are concerned that he won't bump.
Or even show up.
I mean, the man does Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I think he knows how to bump. I got Karrion Kross here.
Yeah.
It should be him.
Because Sammy doesn't need it.
They'll probably give it to Sammy, no one them.
But they love Sammy.
Which is hilarious, considering like a few years ago they fucking hated Sammy.
Who hated Sammy?
Saudis, because he was Syrian.
No, the only reason they hated Sammy was because they fucking didn't.
Because he was Syrian.
The only reason they hated Sammy was because he wouldn't come.
Because he was Syrian.
Dude, did you not hear the "We Want Sammy" chants?
We're not debating that. We're saying that they didn't. Well, he wasn't allowed in Saudi because he's Syrian.
No, well, I'm not. I know that, but I thought you said that the Syrian that they hated him.
I'm talking about like the higher ups, not the fans.
Oh,
Higher ups in Saudi Arabia.
Mohammed bin Salah.
hell, he may not get out. Never mind. That's political. Let's go.
No, they, no,
Let's
they'll-
go.
they'll
He's
get
been there and come back, so
Oh, but never mind. Keep going. Let's just keep going.
Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez in a street fight.
I actually think that Back Lady is gonna win.
I could see Back Lady winning, but Rio's gonna destroy her.
I got Rhea winning and this feud.
It
Jacob
just
Fatu
started.
versus- End it.
It's been going on for 5 years.
United States Championship match: Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa.
Jacob Fatu.
5, 2.
I could see Solo winning this.
The only way Solo Jacob's ever gonna lose is if they're getting ready to push him up.
Exactly.
I mean, they are lacking main event guys. Credible baby. If Cody's not it, there are lacking credible baby faces for Cena and SmackDown.
Which is why they are moving the WWE title to Raw.
He's still running the same issue with the World Heavyweight title.
How?
Who's on?
Who's gonna face Gunther?
Who's? Okay, so see, Casino probably jump over to Raw.
Well,
Who's the number one heel on SmackDown?
well, if they switch, then Gunther will be the number one heel.
I mean, who's number one babyface? Because Cody's probably following the title.
Probably. How long is Drew gonna be gone?
It's a good question.
We
There's
miss,
no-
we
is
miss
it-
you. We miss you, DM Hunk.
Because
You saw that sign.
We do miss DM Hunk.
because the only way they move Gunther over to SmackDown is for them to do a feud with Drew.
Gunther.
Gunther.
Yeah, you know about that, don't you?
Yeah, I
the
could see
fuck?
Solo winning, especially if they This is probably where they bring in Hikuleo.
Oh, no, they're not going to bring in somebody from Dragon Ball Z. It's a cartoon. It's not real.
It's not real.
This man said they're going to bring in. This man said they're going to bring in Piccolo.
Pikachu.
Piccolo's coming, man.
Piccolo, you uncultured swine.
Brian Piccolo, the guy who died.
Jesus, you don't watch Dragon
Yeah,
Ball
you probably
Z.
celebrated it.
What do you?
Patrick died laughing at the end of Brian's song.
He cried. He cried at the end of
Paris
Roots.
lose at the end.
He cried at the end of Roots. He cheered at the beginning of it.
Paris popping champagne bottles at the beginning.
This man cried at the end of Django.
I don't think I've ever seen Django.
And started celebrating during that one Leonardo DiCaprio scene where he smashes his fucking hand on the glass.
Oh,
It's like,
Hey,
that's my kind of guy right
when
there.
he saw Steven, he's like, I need me one of them. What's Willie doing?
Prince Willie.
Queen of the Ring finals. Oscar versus
He
Jay
said,
Carter.
wait, hold on a minute. No, you're not gonna go. He said, Willie, you like to cosplay. Cosplay is Steven.
Well, anyway, so Cody Rhodes is gonna win, isn't he?
That was stupid. Patrick don't even know what we're talking about.
So Cody Rhodes is gonna win, isn't he?
What is the what?
Queen of the Ring?
The Queen of the Ring is gonna be. It's gonna be Jade.
Who's Jade facing?
Oscar. Have you not been watching?
I think it's pretty obvious that I haven't.
It's
Damn, who just goes on a wrestling show and doesn't watch the
doesn't
product?
watch the shit. You're sounding
doesn't
like
watch the
somebody
other
else who used to
products.
co-host. You're sounding like somebody else who used to co-host with.
All I
Oh,
watch
Duffy?
through X counts.
No, after him.
Oh, the guy with the commentary account?
God damn it, hiccups.
Jade is gonna win. Jade is gonna win.
Yeah, probably. I don't see why not.
Jade.
You said what?
I got Jade. King of the Ring Finals: Cody versus Randy Orton.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody.
Because they already decided that they're not going to do John Cena versus Randy again. So
Don't think I ever want to see John Cena versus Randy Orton again.
I really don't, because them motherfuckers was calling that shit out loud. Like oh my god.
well, that's John Cena. That's John Cena's shtick.
The match was ass.
That match was horrible.
It
reminded me. It reminded me that quick while I was over that feud in 2007.
2009.
WWE Championship match: John Cena versus CM Punk.
I think it'd be cool if they gave it to Punk, but they're not. So it's Cena.
It's gonna be John Cena.
Cena.
The doctor of thugonomics.
Do we get a cash in?
Maybe a tease,
No, they're not. He's gonna cash in at SummerSlam.
but they might tease it.
They're not. They're not.
Oh, fuck you then.
Wow. Just because you're wrong.
No, I'm
Your
right.
Night of Champions card live from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Riyadh.
Oh, you're right.
I'm always right.
Can I ask you something?
Probably.
How many times have you said the Packers was going to go undefeated? Just in the last 3 years.
Well, material
No.
change.
No.
Well, I said they're going to go undefeated. I never specified which year. Eventually, they're going to go undefeated. That's just the way it's going to happen.
But you. Okay.
All right, so we're going to.
I think that's that. I'm dying over here.
Oh, thank God.
What the fuck?
We'll maybe be back here next week.
For the Supersized Wrestling Weekend preview.
That's another 2 weeks.
TBD.
Oh yeah. Next week's the 4th of July.
So actually, we got like 3 more weeks.
Holy shit! This shit's flying by.
Orton breaks the SummerSlam record.
Is anybody gonna even know that unless WWE really hypes that
They'll
up?
bring it up like 10 times while he's walking down the aisle.
Oh yeah, because it takes him 30 minutes. Especially because the crowd now will be singing his song.
I miss old Orton. Not this super
IED
weird.
Orton?
Yeah, not this super weird one.
The one who
Jack Orton.
Yeah.
bald-headed
Randy Orton.
Unhinged Orton. I never thought I'd ever say give me 2007 Orton.
the one roided up and suspended?
No, when
Hell,
he came back smaller, and you could tell.
Yeah, after he got suspended for roids.
Oh, at least give me Randy Orton that feuded with Christian.
Oh, that was
I
a
can't
fun
do this
feud.
one. I can't do
What?
this one. This one's just TRT Orton.
I don't even know what that means.
Testosterone replacement therapy is the shit that Look up Vitor Belfort when you're done. And Alistair Overeem. They're both on TRT and they're built like fucking trucks.
Yeah.
That's Randy Orton. That's that.
That's that.
Patrick maybe will watch the product.
Well, yeah, probably. I have to watch Raw this week.
And then you're gonna watch wrestling after that.
Yo, I'll watch Collision. Wait, Collision's actually happening right now.
Collision just ended.
Oh fuck, son of a bitch.
Well, you can always watch it on Max.
If but I'm gonna spend 45 minutes trying to find it. Hell no.
Going to become HBO Max in like a week or two.
I don't care. As long as the subscription doesn't end, I don't give a shit.
All right. We out.
All right.